Hey Cancer, this is the Oracle with your October 2020 special forecast. I've already done the pre-shuffle for you. And so for some of you, it may look like you may be either dealing with the Virgo or doing some type of self-reflection because you have a decision to make. Because you may need to walk away from something in order to meet someone else or meet someone new. So let's get into your reading. So Cancer, you also may be dealing with some extra stuff for the month of October. A lot going on. Just like Gemini, so maybe some of you who have Gemini in your chart may want to see the previous reading. But I feel like you maybe want to take action because you've been feeling like that you've been left out in the cold. Because you've been dealing with some type of depression or inner conflict about a celebration or having to make a choice in order to celebrate. And it could be somebody in your work environment or something that you have built with somebody and you may be scared of letting it go. Because what's influencing this is I feel like you have to let go of an investment. So whether this is a person or a business partner or the loss of a business, I feel like you have to let this go. And you've been thinking about it for quite a while. You've been trying to put out fires. Somebody's wanting credit, so maybe it's caused because maybe somebody feels like they're being left out, they're being shut out, or left behind. You didn't either give credit, or you don't want to keep somebody in the loop, which causes some type of resentment, or at least that's what you're thinking about. But what's going on is I feel like a marriage. So there's some type of union going on. Maybe a serious relationship is budding. Maybe somebody's getting married. Or building a solid foundation for the next project. But in the past, I feel like maybe there were some past lost investments. Or you were trying to go out and get money. You weren't building a fortune. You were just trying to get money any way you could get it. You were trying to not build a life, you were trying to get a life for yourself. And maybe it wasn't built on the right foundations. Or maybe you thought you had the right foundation. But in the near future, I feel like you'll be counting your inventory, coming out from a safe home. But there may be some bad news far off that has to happen. A truth that needs to be known so that way good stuff can come in for you. Because what's going on is maybe you might be feeling like a mistress. You maybe feel like you're a side piece, or some of you also may feel empowered or that you're done with a passion. Putting it down. And in your environment, there's some type of justice that has to happen. Karmic justice. Somebody has to get karma. Maybe dealing with the legal system, Libra. Maybe business. And the result for this month is a victory. You will be getting some type of victory of some kind, but you have to find out what that victory is and if it's worth it. Like if you get the victory, is it worth all of this? Because some of you may be ending a business passion or somebody that you met at work or a business that you built with a partner, which can be very, very messy. Because it looks like there's a perceived betrayal, maybe involving finances, causing some type of inner storm in whatever that your passion was or your person was. But somebody's perceiving a betrayal that may or may not be one. So I would do some type of inventory first. Because when you do and you look at it from all sides, there will be a success. It may be a tiny bit rocky or a tiny wall to climb, but you'll be successful in it. And there also may be a little bit of ego here. So if you're doing something because of ego, this is a self-check-in. Like if you're only letting something go because of your ego, then stop it, don't do it, stop where you're at. But if it's not, then you're doing the right thing if you're doing it for yourself. And not for some get-rich-quick scheme or using somebody to get what you want. It has to be for you if it's really something that you want to do. Otherwise, it will fall through, I promise you. So you'll be inside of Libra energy. So if you're dealing with a Libra, they will be closed off to you. Or this is you going within, maybe dealing with crystals or dealing with your inner intuition. Going into your, so this is more, I feel like this is you and your energy going into your shell. But if it isn't you, this could be a Libra that is not talking to you. So maybe you know a Libra. Maybe somebody who's older than you, wiser than you. And the theme of this reading is the sneak. So I feel like somebody's being sneaky. Maybe this is what's going on with this, letting something go to let somebody in because somebody was being manipulative and sneaky. Maybe even involving a child because it looks like there's a child here and somebody's working really, really hard and not seeing how hard the parent works or how hard somebody else works. So while it's bright outside, somebody else is hard at work and they feel like they're not getting anywhere because they have to use their finances for a child or somebody else is taking from them. Maybe it could be a child taking from you or taking from this person, maybe a father figure who's like the provider in the family, provider for you, or you may be the provider, but somebody may be feeling resentful and feeling like they're working for nothing because their money goes to somebody else because somebody's being sneaky. Could possibly be a fire sign that maybe is not looking at you or talking to you right now. Somebody who also might have a stash that you don't know about. So maybe if this is somebody that you feel like is taking from you, being sneaky from you, and that you want to leave and stuff, they may have the secret stash that you don't know about. So you might want to look into that. And also I heard hidden bank account. So for some of you, you may be trying to look into that person's records to see if they have a secret bank account, maybe even offshore. Because there's an argument that's going to happen and you're about to win it. So this is the Oracle with your October 2020 spiritual forecast. If this resonated with you, please let me know below and like and subscribe. And I will see you next month. Bye.